Hello there and welcome back to AlphaCraft. Welcome back to the AlphaCraft server. And I'm here today with my teddy bear as usual, but we are wearing our Wild West outfit. And you know what that means? We're going to be doing some building in the Wild West area. Yes, we are. So don't go anywhere and let's get on with the video. But first, in order to actually get all the stuff that we need to build, we are going to do a quick trip down to the spawn area and buy some essential resources for us to be able to do this building. Now today I've got two things that I've got planned to build. Firstly, I'm going to be building the first saloon of Deadwood, and then we're also going to be building the gun store. Now I know there's no guns actually in Minecraft, so we're obviously going to be using, and try not to hit our heads whilst we do it, we're going to be using some of the crossbows instead. But yeah, we've got that all planned and looking to make some big progress. Also looking to do an upgrade to the roads whilst we're over there, because whilst I was doing some testing, I decided that actually, no mail, derpy 80. I decided that actually there was, it wasn't quite wide enough, the road in there, particularly as I started building the buildings and they were quite tall. So yeah, we're going to do that. But first let's check. We need to replace those shulker heads. Ethical Shulker Incorporated, to see if anything or anyone has been here and bought any of our goods. So we obviously have Aletha Prime, who has joined us on the server. So thank you. So welcome to her. Got some more diamonds, some more profits, and I think we may need to actually do some work and actually reprice these guys, because I think Frill said that something had happened and they'd lost their pricing, so we can do that. But yeah, welcome Aletha Prime. Glad to have you with us on the server, and yeah, hopefully you can fill your boots at Ethical Shulker Incorporated and get everything that you could possibly need. So I'm just going to sort out the pricing for this guy and get back to you. So the prices on this guy have been reassigned and he is ready to go again. We're pretty much doing okay in terms of stock. I know that some people, JC for example, have been in here to pick some stuff up, but yeah, we've got done what we need to do in this one. Now we'll just go and do the same on the other, and see if anybody's bought any, bought themselves any wings, basically. Let's see. Wow, that is, the wings have been popular. So let's see, have I got any more in my sales box? Let's have a look. I don't know if I have. I've got one elytra in here. Might as well put that in a stock. So pop that in here. 45 more diamonds. This shop is definitely doing well. And then I will sort out the pricing for this guy as well in a second. Once to be honest, I've now got more space than I can actually use for my diamonds. I've got more than a stack of diamonds for, I believe, the first time in this season. So really happy with that. And yeah, gonna go now and spend some of them. So actually I'll keep these ones out because I need to go and spend some of them. Now I've sorted out my shop and got all of the diamonds out of it, I think it's time to be visiting the lumbering pig. So what have we got here? What's Wilbur selling? Wilbur is selling trapdoors, and actually I know that we're going to need some, so I can definitely get us some spruce trapdoors from Wilbur, and let's get a stack of those. We will also need some dark oak actually, so let's get some dark oak, 2 of those. Fantastic. Now the wood, we need some jungly wood, so let's come through here and we need some jungle wood, and that is 1, 2, 3 stacks of that. Let's say we will then need some acacia over here. Lumbering, not too far off a rocket obviously. But the lumbering pig is going to be doing good trade from us today. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that I might need some more. We have got all of our profits as well. I may need some birch. Basically, I'm stocking up on pretty much all of the woods that I can possibly need. And potentially some oak as well. So let's get some oak. 1 of those, 2 of those. And some spruce. Pretty much just buying up the whole place. 1 spruce. And 2 spruce, and I think that is now all that I need from here. So we've got Zenda. Is Zenda selling anything else? Nope, just the mending. I will also potentially need some dye. So have I got space now? Yes, I have. Let's come in here. And some wool as well. Blah, 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 blah. Where's brown? Brown. Can't see it for looking. Right, here we go. The prices haven't been reset in this store, unfortunately. So I don't think we're going to be able to get that. And now we're upstairs. We don't need to be up here. Let's head back down again. A little bit of damage, but that's all well and good. And here we need some... do we need anything here? Nope. We do need some dye, so I'm going to get some green dye here. So get 1 stack of green dye, and I'll get a stack of brown dye, which is in the other guy. Brown dye as well. And that, I think, is everything that we need from here over in Spawn. I'm over in Deadwood now, and the first thing that I'm going to do is just widen these roads a little bit. So I decided they're a couple of blocks too narrow. I'm just going to dig them out and see how that looks, and hopefully it will improve things. So I'll come back to you once that's done. I've now widened the road, and I'm much happier with the scale that we've got on that now. So on this corner just here, this is where the saloon's going to be, with the gunsmith next to it. As we fly down here, see if we can... Oh! Crash into Deadwood. Nearly died in Deadwood. But yeah, I made sure that actually it was in line still with the entrance to Deadwood, rather than having to move all of this. So it now winds its way a little bit across. And now to start building the saloon. It's finished. Now I'll show you around the latest addition to Deadwood, and that is Ace's Saloon. So we've got these lovely green signs, and there's a bit of a green and orange colour scheme going on here. I'll just give you a quick look of the a run through of the interior. So unfortunately I timed out. I have got planned the gunsmith to go right next door, where there's going to be a shooting range, and yeah, basically it's going to be butted up against this building, and that's already planned. But like I say, I did run out of time, so we come in here. Ace's Saloon obviously is a slightly dodgy gambling den, so we do have these card tables as they like to partake in the Wild Western times. And yeah, then we've got some more tables here. Got a lovely piano here so that people can play a nice tune whilst they drown their sorrows behind this beautiful bar, where we can come in here, get ourselves a nice drink of a potion of fire resistance, for example. And then no saloon would be complete without a seedy back room, where obviously the bad folks can chat. Then we've also got ourselves a nice little storage room with plenty of storage in there for all of the whiskies that they're going to be undertaking and drinking. And then one of the things I really love is this nice hanging chandelier and this lovely walkway that goes all the way around. Brings us out onto this little balcony, and we get a lovely view across Deadwood, really, down through the town and then out to where the church is going to be there, and then across to our little camping settlement as well. And you'll be able to see right the way through to the train station, which is going to be just somewhere around here in the future as well. And then, of course, we've got a nice little escape. I am going to build some more bits around the back, like just a little toilet cubicle for everybody to use. But then you've got, obviously this is one of the cheaper rooms, just enough room for you to sleep and store your stuff and craft your essentials. And then you've got a bit of a bigger room where you've actually got somewhere where you can wash yourself, big chest, and nice views out of both of these rooms coming through across Deadwood again in both directions. And then finally we have the biggest room. This room obviously has the washing facilities and the storage, but also has heating. So in those cold Wild West evenings, it's got somewhere that you can actually keep yourself warm. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. Obviously, one of the things that you get in quite a lot of Wild West saloons is the really gaudy wallpaper, and I think that this pink concrete powder does a fantastic job of that gaudy wallpaper, but without actually detracting too much from the colour scheme. And what I've got here to mix things up is actually some orange terracotta, which works really well with the acacia wood. So yeah, really like how this has turned out. Hoping to have some of the other alphas over for a drink at some point soon, and maybe a sing-song around the old piano. What I am also going to do at some point is, if we open this up, I'm going to pop a button just here, or just there on that block, and what that's going to do is activate a nice little tune. So yeah, that's all good. Still in keeping with the rest of Deadwood, I like to think. Similar colour scheme, but not identical to the sheriff's office. But yeah, just all in all, really like this one. Really like how it looks. It's the classic corner saloon with the swing doors there that are open to let the patrons in. And yeah, all in all, I've really enjoyed this build. But if you've liked it as well, let me know that in the comments. It's most appreciated, and it really does help. I do also like the fact that this is now a much wider little pathway, road, dirt track in between these buildings, and it does, yeah, give me. I think I've managed to get the scale and the distance, because they are quite wide, so that people can ride their horses up, etc. So yeah, all in all, really pleased with that, and I'm afraid that's all I've got time for today. But if you have enjoyed the episode, please do make sure you let me know in the comments. It really is appreciated. Leaving a like is also really helpful for the channel, as is of course subscribing if you've enjoyed it, to see more videos like this. As it gets dark, I've got my teddy bear ready. But make sure you do also check out all of the wonderful other alphas in the description. They're all fantastic, and you should definitely give them a check out. So yeah, with that being said, as the moon rises over Deadwood, our saloon is here ready for business, as is the growing town, and I look forward to seeing you next time on AlphaCraft. Bye! Now to get some sleep.